Dr. Stephen G. Aldana, nationally recognized researcher, consultant, professor of lifestyle medicine, and best-selling author.
Poor behaviors lead to health risks. Health risks lead to disease, and disease leads to cost. And that pattern is continuous. It continues all the time. If you want to start this process, we try to work with people who are having poor behaviors to prevent the risk factors from occurring in the first place.
Dr. Aldana gives meeting participants the knowledge and tools they need to adopt and maintain healthy behaviors for life. His presentation uses cutting-edge behavior change principles to help participants change their lives. He has delivered more than 200 presentations to corporations, municipalities, schools, and nonprofit organizations across the U.S. His work as a professor of lifestyle medicine at Brigham Young University and the University of Illinois School of Medicine has resulted in 60 peer-reviewed scientific papers and 6 books. His most recent book, The Culprit and the Cure, is used by over 3,500 work sites and is a national bestseller. As one of the nation's leading experts on disease prevention and health improvement, he has had appearances and interviews with CNN, ABC, and NBC, and articles in numerous newspapers and magazines. Organizations across the U.S. are finding that Dr. Aldana's message is thought-provoking, humorous, and a catalyst for change. It provides management and employees the critical data and action plan they need to improve employee health, healthcare costs, and productivity. Dr. Aldana has presentations for a wide range of topics, including how to improve the bottom line by improving employee health, achieving 10 to 20 extra years of life, and effective ways to control healthcare costs. Listen to what buyers have to say about the value Dr. Aldana brings.
My name is David Honeycutt. I'm the president of a group called the Wellness Councils of America. I've worked with Steve over the course of the last 10 years. He's an excellent speaker. He's been able to light up audiences and deliver a dynamic message on health and wellness, one that the corporate and business community needs to hear.
This is Deb Seiler. I'm Executive Director of the Wellness Council of Wisconsin, and we just had Steve Aldana in as a speaker for our 16th annual Worksite Wellness Conference. He is absolutely the best, and there's so much emphasis right now on lifestyle, as there should be, when it is the major contributor to healthcare costs. So he absolutely, the timing is perfect, his message is perfect, and we were absolutely thrilled with the presentation that he did for us.
To learn more about creating a value-packed presentation for your meeting, please use the contact information that accompanies this video. Now watch as Dr. Aldana shows meeting participants how a healthy lifestyle can prevent, arrest, and even reverse most of today's common killers.
Let's make this personal for you. Look around on your table there. You've got a card. That card has got a dot on it, a yellow-colored or a red or a green-colored dot. Take a look at those cards. Today you find out how you're going to die. Okay? The color on that card corresponds with the color on this chart. If you have a yellow card, and there are approximately 24% of the cards in the room are yellow, you've got cancer. If you've got a green card, 36% of the cards here are cardiovascular disease. If your card's red, then we lump you together in accidents, suicide, infectious diseases, lung failure. This is how people died in 2003. And as a group, if I were to track you into the future and see how you die, I am pretty confident that you're going to paint a death pattern that looks very similar to this pie chart on the wall. If your card's green, raise your hand. Okay, this is 36% of the people in the room, right here. The cards are in the same proportion as the chart. 36% of you are in this room. Now, I got to ask a question. People are dying in 2003, and they're going to die in 2004. The death rate for humans in the last few millennia has not changed. It's still 1 per person. Right? It's still 1 per person. I'm not here to tell you that you're going to avoid the Grim Reaper. It is going to happen. You are going to die. It's a matter of when and of what. Now, the question that I want to ask you is, what percentage of these deaths, what percentage of all those deaths were due to lifestyle factors or the way that people chose to live their lives. Any guesses? 75, 60, 85? It can't be 100 because there's genetics and there's unfortunate events, acts of God. It's actually, the best estimate we have says it's 70%. So of all the deaths that occur annually, approximately 70% of those you could attribute to three things. You know these. Tobacco use, lack of physical activity, poor diet. Those three things explain 70% of all the deaths that occur every single year. Now there's something else on your card. There's some writing on that card, and it says either spend time with grandkids or it says it's your time. Maybe you sat in the wrong chair today. If it says it's your time, guess what group you're in? You're in this group over here where it's your time. There is nothing we're going to do to prevent your death. You could exercise, never smoke, eat fruits and vegetables on a regular basis, have the healthiest diet, reduce your stress like Brian is going to ask us to do today, and still walk outside and get hit by a bolt of lightning and it's over. It's happened. Life is a mortal experience. But the rest of you, if it says spend time with grandkids on your card, raise your hand. Okay, this is 70% of the people in the room. This is the number of people in the room who, if they will change their lifestyles, can do two things. They can dramatically delay the time of their death. They can add 10 to 20 years to their lifespan. And to a large degree, they can alter the type of death that they have. Now, the question you want to ask yourself is, how lucky do you feel? Because you don't know which group you're in. You don't know if you're in the spend time with grandkids or the it's your time group. We don't know which group it is. But if you're willing to make some changes, chances are, approximately 70%, that you will make some dramatic changes in your health and your lifespan if you're willing to make some changes. Here is a gentleman. This guy works up in Salt Lake. This is an article that came out in Southwest Airlines magazine. We studied 44 diabetic employees. This is BD Medical in Sandy. BD Medical. Some of you might know BD Medical. He was one of 44 diabetic employees. We put him through a lifestyle change program to get him to change his lifestyle. Just like Vicki and just like Pam. 2 years later, he and 23 others of the 44 were no longer type 2 diabetic. We talk about prevention. We talk about arrest. This is reversal. This is a middle-aged male who has reversed his situation. He is no longer type 2 diabetic. What did he do? He started eating better. He changed the quality of his food, eating better quality. He changed the quantity of his food, and now he's moving around. He's finding the time. Well, I don't have the time to exercise. I don't really want to go do that. There's too many things that want to keep me from exercising. Does this sound like you? This is out of The Culprit and the Cure. How about this one? I don't like to get sweaty. I don't want to get sweaty. I don't have time. I don't have money. The weather's bad. It was hailing just a little while ago. I live in an unsafe neighborhood. There's no parks or sidewalks for me to work out in. It's hard to get in the mood to exercise. I'm lazy. Exercise is painful. I don't like sports. I'm embarrassed to exercise in public. All of these barriers that we have. I'm pregnant. I have children. I can't do that. We've put together tips to overcome every one of those barriers because you're going to have to overcome those barriers. Michael was one of 23 who did. The other 21 didn't make it. They're still type 2 diabetic, and we know what's going to happen to them. I still love them. I still care about them, but it's not going to change for them. This is an individual who changed. This is a female. This is a coronary artery right here. Notice that it's almost completely blocked off. See how tight that artery is right there? It's almost completely pinched off, almost completely occluded. That is that exact same artery after lifestyle change. That's not a stent, that's not bypass, that's not medication, that's lifestyle change. Here's a 60-year-old male. There's an artery that comes around, it's tight, it's pinched off, it's almost completely closed. There's almost going to be a heart attack occur because of this tissue right here. That is that same artery after lifestyle change. This is reversal. These are extraordinary examples, and I'm the first to admit that. But I would take any movement in the right direction if I were facing this. because this kills you. You know the first sign that anything is wrong for half of all heart attack patients? Sudden death.